your next task, you're going to be making a little mini bubble drawing. Okay, there's my example that I made for you guys already. So in your art kit, you have a couple of these, or you should have 3 of them. You have 3 little black pieces of paper. You're just going to use one of those to create a little mini bubble drawing. I want to show you a drawing that somebody made in the art room that's been up here for a little while. Somebody made it a few years back, and it's just really cool. So it's a bubble drawing on black paper. What's great about it is all the the transitions of color you can see in there, and the highlights, and it just really looks like those bubbles are really popping out and really cool. So bubbles are a really good exercise to do. That's kind of simple, but it teaches you to really kind of mix those colors and to really think about using the white or a lighter color to create those highlights. While we're here, I'm gonna give you a little art room tour. So here is a whole shelf full of so many things that you guys are welcome to come and get whenever you need. So there's pastels and pen and ink, and just like so many things that just don't get used right now. It's crazy. Here is our back area. So this is Miss Sales and my storage area, but this is also where students come into this area and store their artwork that they're working on. So all of these little slots in these shelves here are for artwork that's being worked on. We often work large, not this year, but we often work large. Here is Pandemic Learning Station of Miss Sales, well, teaching area, I should say. So this is where Miss Sales hangs out every single day and teaches from. Here is shelves that we have all full of paints and different supplies. Here's the clay area. And so these are all like storage shelves to put the clay that's being worked on. Really cool that they all sort of pull out, and there's lots of good storage in there. Here's our kiln that's not getting used, sadly, as well. Another sink back here. This is all so many papers, different kinds of papers for art making. So that's the back storage area that mostly Miss Sales and I are just back there. So this is where you guys work, but sadly don't right now. We miss you guys. Here is another area for storing artwork, and there's even another one back there for storing artwork, because normally we have 5 sections in a day, so each class has their own big storage shelf. Here is the sink area where you get all your paints, paintbrushes, all that kind of stuff. Here's a piano. Yes, we have a piano. If you know how to play, you're allowed to play. Here's all the stacks of chairs that don't get used right now. Here's the door into the courtyard. So when it's nice out, like in the in the spring and in the early fall, you guys can go out there and work on your artwork. It's kind of there's a table out there. You can't really see it from here, but there's like a table out there, and that's where you can go out there and just kind of hang out, chat with people in the class, work on your artwork. Here is kind of some still life stuff, and these are some old books and things that we can use and cut up for things. These are books that we always order books every year. Not this year, but we always order books that are kind of current and interesting things that are of interest to you guys. More storage, and this is my area where I sit every day, all day, pandemic teaching, right there. That's where it happens. Okay, that's your little art room tour. Okay, back to our bubbles. So, have your color wheel with you when you're doing this, so you can think about the colors that you want to mix and blend while you're doing it. So even just looking at like this little area here with yellows and oranges and reds. Yellows, oranges, reds are going to mix together. And so yeah, just have your color wheels so you can be doing that mixing and blending. So the idea of this is that you are using the color wheel to think about what colors are going to mix, that you are using white or lighter colors to make highlights and things to pop out, and basically just getting the feel of mixing and blending pencil crayons and thinking about the color wheel while you're doing that. Okay, that's our little bubble, mini bubble assignment.